let's get this party started. Okay. Hi guys. What's up everybody? We're doing my daily what I'm doing to make gold right now kind of thing. Let me turn up my headphones. Okay. So I'm having a problem selling some of the stuff that I have over here. So what I think I'm going to do, this is Kael'thas. This is my server. I've been on Kael'thas since I started playing World of Warcraft. It's a very small server, and not a lot of things sell. The market's kind of dead right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these as favorites. Well, I'm going to add them to the leveling queue first. Mark them as favorite. What I'm going to do is I'm going to level these up and sell them on Illidan, which is the other server that I play on. Okay. So those are unique pets I got from Mists of Pandaria raids, and they're not selling over here at all. So gonna have to try something else. They've been on the market for over 2 weeks. There's a lot of things that aren't selling. Some old patterns, Pandaria patterns. We're gonna be doing some old farming as well. I'll show you guys what I do for rotational farming. It's not super quick because I play with a warlock, but this character is a enchanter jewel crafter. And this is what I do every 2 days or so. Oh, made some money. Only a little bit though. So it's time to put these back up on the auction house. This stuff you can't switch servers with, so I'm just going to keep putting it up and hopefully it'll sell eventually. Okay. These are focusing lenses. They're jewel crafting stuff. These are high-end Kraken eyes. This is enchants. I was leveling enchanting, so I have a couple of enchants that went up. These are experience gems. I sell a couple every day, and I made about 100 of them, so usually when I put them up, they also. And you might be wondering, okay, so you make gold. Where is it? So as you can see, I only have 2,000 on this character. That's just about what I need to get my auctions up and down. So I keep about between 3 and 5k on all of my alts, and all of the rest of the money goes on to my main character. I'm gonna sell some enchanting mats as well. I was originally not going to sell them, but I was going to use them, but the enchants aren't selling, so I have a little cold. So my finals are finally done. I have one more final on Monday, but it's Tuesday, so I have plenty of time. Okay, so let's head to Pandaria, I think. Oh, let me just give you a gander, my alcoholic. I got about almost 300,000, which I have. What's this? Oh, Toronto's Vengeance. I have spent several months. I currently do not pay for WoW. I pay with gold, so yeah. I can't remember if the Pandaria portal is in here now. I can't remember. That is Auctionator. I don't use TSM. It's too complicated. I'm not that crazy about making gold. I once tried to figure out how to use TSM. I just couldn't figure it out. I like Auctionator because it gives me underneath the, if I scroll over, let me find something. It gives me the disenchant price and the auction price. Right, so these noodles are worth more on an auction. I like that. It's the reason I have the add-on at all. Jade Force, there we go. So I do old Pandaria LFRs. Sometimes I fly, sometimes I don't. Let's just fly. Oh. Let's go fly a kite. I used to sing that all the time when Miss Pandaria was out. But yeah, I currently pay for WoW. I'm about 2 months out now with gold completely. So that's why my gold was so low. It was around 500,000 when I came back. Selling pets is a great way to make money. Farming old raids, also a great way to make money. Now, there's a huge difference between auction house gold and raw gold farming. I didn't know this for a really long time. There's the gold you make on the auction house selling things, and there's the gold that you make just running old things, like old raids and stuff. So, when you tally up an old raid run, there is the raw gold you make just from looting the mobs and selling the stuff that you can't use. And then there is the stuff that you get that's dropped from that raid that you can sell. So that's something to keep in mind. Now this is, what is this add-on? Rematch? This is Rematch. This add-on is great. I suggest if you're if you're trying to make money right now in WoW, I would really suggest getting into pet battles. They make a ton of money. A ton of money. So Rematch is really great because you can have a list of leveling pets you want to level. So this is Stoneclaw Amber, Stoneclaw and Living Amber. These you get from Miss Pandaria LFR. And they're pretty rare. I got them both in the same week. But I immediately went up and sell them. This one was about 6,000 and this one was only about 4,000. I had them up for about 2 weeks. No one bought them. But on Kael'thas, it's honestly not surprising that no one bought them because, like I said, this server's kind of dead. Wow, that Gloom sold really quickly. I'm talking about how slow everything sells on Kael'thas, and then my auction comes up with a Gloom Dust. That'll make me a good bit of coin, at least. What I do is I sell it, I send gold to my main when I get over my cap. Okay, so this is how you do old raids. I usually just run them to completion. A lot of people farm, like, farm trash. There's some trash in, like, the Heart of Fear that's really good to sell, but really good to farm for gold, but I don't do that because I want to get the drops from the bosses. I usually pull all these dogs, though. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just need to pull one more. And then I do this. And everything dies. Not everything. There we go. So this is all stuff that you'll sell. And it's like, this is a green you'll sell. Like, this is technically raw gold. The motes probably won't sell. This is easier than, LFR is easier than the regular raids. Than if you were to farm this on normal or heroic. And again, this is all raw gold because you're gonna sell that to a vendor. Because none of them are BOE. So you soulbound, 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 you just sell that to a vendor. Actually, my bags are much more full than they are usually. I should have checked that first. Don't mind me just lighting myself on fire. No big deal. See, they drop 1 gold each. That was almost 3 gold. Raw gold. That's the difference. I just thought it was important to educate other people because I didn't know for a long time. I watched a lot of gold guides that was like, do this and do this, and I never made nearly as much, and then I was like, oh. That's because that's not how that works. They were indeed. Be good, dude. If you guys have never run the Mists of Pandaria raids, they're full of lore and they're amazing. Mists of Pandaria was actually one of my favorite expansions. It really, okay. So when Mists of Pandaria came out, I got the collector's edition, the box collector's edition. And in there they were talking about how the developers for Mists of Pandaria was kind of like a love project. All of the developers loved the theme and everything, and it shows. 100% shows. If you look at Mists of Pandaria, it shows that the developers really enjoyed working on it. By the way, if you don't loot anything, it sends it to you in the postmaster. Running as a warlock is really very slow. Sometimes I run as a druid, not so much anymore. Why do you not die? You have to clear all of these guys in order to get him to spawn. And then these guys drop down and... Is it though? Trying to get the boss to spawn. Hello? There he is. I've killed all of your minions. Come now, please. There he is. Flying in on his little war bat. Get more comfortable here. We're gonna be here a while. My bags are full. Not surprised. Yes, dying time for you, sir. Oh, we got a companion. I gotta figure out some of the things I can throw out here. That I don't need. Pretty sure they'll send that to us. If they don't, I don't know. So we got a pet, yeah, see. Postmaster. So we got a pet, let's see. Where'd he go? It's over here. Wayward Spirit. Let's add him to the leveling queue too. And I'll show you guys in a little bit how I how I level pets quickly and sell pets. That's not for this character. So we're literally just selling all the stuff. There's a bag add-on that you can get that does this for you. But I don't have it, so. Why do I still have this staff? It's $150. I'm just gonna sell it. I have the tendency to hoard things, if that wasn't obvious. That's because I didn't sell this whole row of stuff. And this stuff. Okay. A little bit better. Next. My bags are a little bit better. Just a little bit though. So that was the first one. Now we're on to Vault of Mysteries. Now this one has a bug. Sometimes it doesn't spawn. The second boss? No, the first boss. I believe it is. And of course the stuff I got is up there. I could literally just send it to the postmaster and not pick any of it up, but... What would be the fun of that? That always reminds me of Dexter's laboratory. Woohoo! What does this button do? Oh, Dee Dee. My childhood. Yes, terror and darkness. I actually really like Mists of Pandaria. Repeating what I said earlier. So you face them all of their like minions, and then you go and face them selves, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Sentence for who is the question. Oh, I got a pattern. Yeah, patterns are pretty nice. Sometimes you'll get people who buy them, sometimes you won't. I would suggest doing this on a server that's bigger than the one I'm on now. Kael'thas is medium, but I think it's pretty medium-low. It was combined with Ghostlands, and honestly I don't see many people. Maybe there's more on Horde side, but on the Alliance side there are very few. I like to call the guys on this floor. Gives me gold, so why not, right? Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Last time I did it, I killed them both, but the guy's on the other side. I'm actually pretty tired. So, summary of my past couple of days. Yesterday was Monday. I had a test. I have 2 tests in a row in math. And I woke up, studied, went on with my tutor for 3 hours. And then I took a break for about an hour. Went to class early and went to the math lab, which is a college tutor. And then went and took my test and came home. It was like 8 o'clock. So I spent all of Monday studying, and then today I had my Spanish 2 test. So I spent all of Tuesday studying. I'm just like exhausted. You know what I mean? I don't ever want to look at another math problem or Spanish book. Come on, Joe. Lord Walker Joe. Come on. He's a little slow. Hey, it's better than a dwarf. A dwarf would push all the buttons and then get me killed. Okay, this boss drops him out. Don't worry, we'll be able to hit him eventually. But this boss drops him out, in case you were curious. I'm not sure, does it drop it in Raid Finder? Elegant. Oh, I got a pet. That's a pet, right? Oh, yes it is. God, I'm getting really lucky today. Of course, I'm getting really lucky, but I have to, level them up, so they're a lot of work, but... Is there... Can I do the other boss? I'm not sure. Usually it's 3 and 3. This is, what, the second one? Sometimes the final boss is alone, so I'll just go over here and check. The door's open. Hello? Oh, it is. Okay. I can do the final boss, too. Elegant drops this really awesome dragon blue sparkly mount that everybody wants. Or everybody wanted for a while, at least. I still do want him. I don't have him. I think I might have to farm it on heroic in order to get it. I'm not sure. Hold on, I have my list. In case you were wondering, Simple Armory has a list of all the mounts. Raid drop. Reigns of the Astral Cloud Serpent. drops in both 10 and 25 mana in normal and heroic modes. It is not guaranteed. The drop rate is very low. Does not drop in LFR. Okay, so it doesn't drop in LFR. I usually do farm the normal and heroic as well. In case you were wondering.
May the great grain guide your steps.
Right now we're just doing LFR. And getting the pets. Because again, there's a way to level them. You level them and... Well... There you are. There you are. This is a pretty slow boss. Because it's ads and then boss. I'm not sure what he drops. Oh boy, I'm so tired. There we go. Those guys are a little annoying because you have to beat the shield. Hello. He bows first, isn't that nice?
How many of these machines are hidden beneath the earth? How much do we not know about the dark secrets of the mold?
Probably a lot.
I fear it all.
What was that, the third one? There's a 10 lockout. I forget where that dungeon is. That's Mogashron Boats. Never mind, I remember where it is now. It's, yeah. Wait, is it? No, it's over here. In the steps, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong? Oh, no, it's up here in this summit. Right. It's like over around here somewhere. It's like hanging off the map. I remember now. Why does it say Veil of Eternal? That's just because where I am. Yeah. Okay. We're not going to do all 10 right now. It's just giving us a nice boost and some pets to level. So usually... Also, it gives you some cool appearances for your character. Okay. So we're going to head to Stormwind. I'm gonna level some of these pets up. I'm gonna change my team here. I usually just keep with the bottom ones to level. I usually level up to 10 organically. Here, I'll show you. It might be a little confusing otherwise. Where is the mailbox? There it is. I thought there was a mailbox over there. Sylvan, 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 Sylvan. Oh, Sylvan. Sorry to keep yawning on you guys. Like I said, I'm very tired. I probably shouldn't have streamed today, but I wanted to. Because it's been a couple of days. I was about to say, oh crap, did we sell the pattern? No, it's here. And that pattern goes up on the auction house. Well, I lost my bottle of water. Rip. I have my tea. My tea's almost done. I'm looking around for my bottle of water. I don't know where it is. I had it and now I don't. Story of my life, right? So I usually do leveling with characters that are low level. Because that way you also gain XP on your characters. And it's not going to be a lot because they're only level... The pets are only level 1, but... Okay. Let's go on to one of my lower characters. I have a lot of characters, don't you agree? I can't get comfortable tonight either. Why is this Hunter in Blackrock Depths? That's where they spawn, isn't it? Let's do... actually, let's just do a fresh allied race. You guys will be able to see what that looks like. Not a fresh allied race, because I'm sure you already know what that looks like. But
I have no time for we Kultillans have always been an adventurous people. I have no doubt that your deed will bring glory to the Alliance and pride to Kultill. Please give my regards to the king, and wherever the winds take you, look always to the sea.
oh, PvP. Go away. I was about to say, where the heck is the portal? It's up here. I don't even have heirlooms on this girl yet. So she's really fresh. Oh, that one I can't use. I thought that was one of the ones. That's not. Anyway, I don't actually have a mage on my main server, so I decided to make one. Alright, so this is just the basic allied race stuff. Now you can do pet battles right away. And with rematch, it matches what you have in your list here. So what we're gonna do, after we hand in this quest,
Good day to you.
I need to pick a... It doesn't really matter.
Ahoy! Always loyal.
So I would suggest, because it's the anniversary, make sure you get this thing, because it gives you extra 15%. There's also a Drought of 10 Lands, which you can get in a myriad of ways at level 120, which will give you an extra 10% on top of that. But for now, we're just going to go for a little walk in Elwynn Forest. And I also have this, which I don't know if I'll use it, because this character doesn't have gathering. It's not like I'm going out to gather, but usually I pick up both of the gathering stuff. I don't really feel like it this time, though. So yeah, normally I'd pick up gathering. Now all of these mobs in Elwynn Forest will raise to be level 20. They raise up until level 60, so. It's definitely a great time to level your alts, though. Especially because it's anniversary, you get an extra 15%, was it? Yeah. You also get an extra 15% rep, so if you're trying to get flying in BFA, that'll do it. That'll really help. Also get a contract from the auction house, and scriptures can make it. I already have flying. Small boast. Alright, track pets. Okay, so you can see there's a bunch out here. You don't even have to go far. So they're level 1, so we gotta get them up to a higher level. So we're just gonna fight level 1 and 2 pets out here by the gate. Switching them out every once in a while when they get low. Because they're only level 1, they only have one ability. Freaking hurts. Like, ouch. Okay. When they level up, they heal. They also get a difficulty bonus for killing ones that are higher level than it. So he's level 3, so he's not getting a difficulty bonus anymore, so we're gonna swap him with something else. And these pets are not really battle pets. I mean, they can go into battle, but they're not ones that are really great for battle, for pet battle. They're not ones that are highly sought after. See, this guy's getting his face wrecked. We're actually gonna have to switch him out. But there is a market for pets that are battle ready. So. It usually depends on the pet, but they're not selling on the server at all. Thought maybe if I level them up a little bit, I can sell them on a different server for higher, maybe. I'll have to look what they are worth on Illidan. This freaking hurts. Can it survive another one? Ouch. Not another one. Get in there, Comet. That pet looks really cool. Comet leveled up too. See how fast that was? And we're also gaining XP. It's not a lot, but it is enough to be worth something else. So I usually wait until they're around level 5. As you can see, we're almost there. What does this do? Cases them, stuns them for 1 round. Ding, ding, ding. What you would do if you were leveling normally and not just leveling battle pets is every time you saw a battle pet out further out, they're really spread out. Not by the gate. They're spread out further out. And so anytime you pass one, you'd go and do the battle pet, and then you know, you just would do them as you pass. You don't have to do them all like I'm doing them. That'd be the normal way I would level. I'd run around and I'd do quests and I would kill mobs. And, yeah. I would do battle pets as I passed them and gather. I would usually have both gathering, professions, herbalism, and mining. Seemed to have a little cold. What does this do? Increases the damage done by your active pet by 50%. Wow. Alright, he's level 5 already. That was fast, right? This guy's level 2 still. Well, like I said, it's very easy to get them up to level 5. Max level, I believe, is 25? Can you kill him by yourself this time? Oof. Because this is strong against me, so... Okay. How close? But yeah, this is essentially what I would do. No big deal, right? And again, usually level pets sell for more. They're pretty easy to level once you know what you're doing. Pretty sure it's around level 10 or 15 when I start doing the pet quests, the battle pet quests with them. Amos of Pandaria and all the other areas, because at level 1 they can't withstand pretty much anything. You need them to at least withstand 1 turn. I don't remember if it's 10 or 15. But all the pets in those areas are level 25. Okay. And I go by area. So this area is a level 1 to 4, I believe. And then the next area is 7 to... That's Duskwood? I don't remember if it's... Five to 7, yeah. There aren't that many level 5 pets, so they're all usually about level 7. Like, I'm already, what, 3.5 bars in, just from pet battling a little bit? And it also gives me the added benefit of being able to level up these pets. Do I have any other pets in my leveling queue that are level 1? No. They're all above level 5. I'm leveling a bunch of Ickies. Battle Ready Ickies are, like, sell really well on my server. Everything sells well in Illidan, though. It should be the last pet battle I'll have to do. And again, I would probably do this until they reach level 10, and then I'd move on to a different area, but 10 or 15, and then I'd do the daily quests. Because then you get pet charms, and those can be used to buy upgrades. Okay. So moving on. Oh, I've got Stoneclaw still. Let's do him as well. Stoneclaw is another Mists of Pandaria LFR pet. But you can cage and sell in the auction house. Yeah, we want to get him to level 5. He's strong against these types of pets, so it should be quick. Kind of boring, but, you know, most farming is boring if I'm to be honest. God, we're already at 45 minutes. I think I'm like almost ready for bed and it's only midnight. Tests really take it out of me. Just like completely exhausted after all those tests. All the dead bunnies, right? I love bunnies, by the way. Did you know bunnies live for a long time? I think they would be better pets than hamsters for kids. Or goldfish. Because they're snuggly. And some of them you can get pretty big, but they live for longer than like a hamster. These are things I look at when I'm looking for a pet. Like, this pet needs to stay by me forever. True love. Ding! Level 5. See, that was very easy. Now, I would normally head to Duskwood and start farming more, but I don't really want to do that on stream. And frankly, I'm tired and it's putting me to sleep, so. So, I'm not gonna. Let's head to my druid. Just take a look at some of the things she's been selling. She's my cook. She usually sells feasts and stuff, but again, nothing is selling on my server right now. No one is raiding, so none of the raid stuff, the buffs, the food, nothing. None of it's selling. Oh, I did actually make a little bit off some herbs. It's funny, the herbs that you're like, oh, that's not gonna sell. They're selling on my server. And we actually did get some food sales this time. Hey, I almost got, what was that, 50k? Was that 50k? There's no way that was 50k. Oops. I didn't mean to click on you, dude. By the way, my druid transmog I'm real proud of. This is the special staff. I'm real proud of it. Like, very druidy. Okay. I'm an alchemist cook, so I sell, on this character I sell raid buffs. Which, like I said, they haven't been selling. But I did get a couple of sales, and I was actually really surprised because for the past couple of weeks I haven't been getting any sales for any raid things. I've got drums and everything. Nothing was selling. It was pretty bad. But now maybe there's actually some raiders that came back. Possible. If so, please take these foods. Buy them and use them for your raids. And I think there is new food with Nazjatar, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. Usually the herbs sell pretty quick. Sometimes I use them for making potions, other times I sell them. Right now it is Tuesday. So, since I just put a bunch of pots up anyway, I won't need to be selling any of them for right now. So, herbs. As long as I have a high stack of potions and such, I don't want to flood the the auction house. So I'd like to keep a set amount of foods that I put up. Foods and that's old stuff, I think. That's also old stuff. So, fixed. It's pretty much just cycling, making stuff, getting stuff, cycling auctions. When stuff's down, put it back up again. Oh god, okay. Kill command, aspect of the wild. I barely use aspect of the wild, so kill command. Mastery. Barb shot, I think the one is better. You have to forgive me if I mess up on these. Overwhelming power is not the best one. I don't remember. It's been so long. And none of my glyphs sold. Not a surprise. None of my glyphs or my freaking cards sold. Again, not a surprise. Nothing sells on the server. I put stuff up on Illidan and it sells like within less than a day. And I put stuff up on Kael'thas for weeks. Every once in a while I'll get lucky and get a sale. And that's why I am moving to Illidan. This will still be my home for my alliance, but I'm making a whole bunch of Horde characters over on Illidan. And these go right back up. Where is... Yep. I thought I had another glyph. No? I guess not. Okay. Let's head over to my Illidan server. We'll see if we have better luck over there. These are all leveling characters. I'm currently leveling this character. This is fun. Let me just show you really quick. This character is gathering and just selling them. Or sending them to different characters. Like, look at how much I have on this character. And that's actually after sending stuff over. I've also been, Sharada is my warrior, my blacksmith, and I've been using her to make stirrups. Let me go to Stormwind and sell this stuff. So yeah, I sell the stirrups. They're able to use stuff while mounted. It's pretty good. But I've leveled her pretty much essentially from, well, pretty much in BFA. Just from herbing and mining. Probably see if you look, yeah. Completely full Cool Terran and Cool Terran mining. Because like I said, I've leveled her completely through just that method. And these usually go right up, because I don't need any of this stuff. Old world stuff to me. Let's go on Sharada and see where I am on those stirrups. Probably can't make any right now. Need more monolite is what I need. Okay. Just leave her by the mailbox there. Okay, over to Illidan now. And after I'm done with everything on Illidan, I'll probably end the stream. Let's check my druid first. Alright, so I just put these up before I logged off. Yeah. Everything sells. Though, I will admit everything sells, but it's also a lot cheaper. So, like, on my server on Kael'thas, this is worth about, like, 5 to 10 gold, somewhere in there. On Illidan, it's only worth 3, but it sells immediately, because there's people on the server. So that's the trade-off. Also, it takes forever to scan the auction house when you place stuff in there. It is a trade-off, but again, for someone who's impatient like me, it's perfect. And let's see. I made this character today, actually during maintenance. And this character has hit level 80 in 1 day, 9 hours of playtime, and sometimes I go AFK, so. Is this in the building? Yeah. I have potions on here. See. Drought of 10 lands. This is a warlock, by the way. Is this not here? Speak to General Nazgrim. In Gromashhold. I'm in Gromashhold. Hello? I love how there's multiple characters with War Chief. You're the War Chief, and you're the War Chief. Who do I believe? Now I went to Gromashhold and it didn't come up. I don't know where this guy is. Where is the... I wish I could just, like, zoom out, but only a little bit. Because on the faraway map, I can't see the little circle. But anyway, this leveling process is proven to be lucrative as well. So like I said, you just pick good professions. This character is Herbalism Inscription right now. His glyphs sell like crazy on the server. And contracts, I'm sure, will sell once I get a BFA level. Then, instead of selling raw materials on the auction house, I'm going to have to weigh how much it costs in materials, how much that costs when you sell it on the auction house, as opposed to how much the glyphs and contracts are. I was like, is there supposed to be a balloon here? There is. It's just really far up. Jesus. How far are you gonna make me fly up? Why does it have to be this unnecessarily high? There's no reason.
The tip of the wood spear, no greater honor. Hellscream's eyes are upon me.
This is the Pandaria opening, by the way. I decided that on this character I would do Pandaria.
For the Horde.
I can fly here, right? Yes, okay. Alright. What do I need to do? Go downstairs and shoot at things? Yes. I really don't like that BFA is essentially a worse version of Pandaria. Just think about it, okay? So, Mists of Pandaria, they were teaching everybody that war is bad and, you know, we have to unite. And then it's just literally a battle until then. But in BFA, there is no good moral high ground. It's just essentially kill everyone. It's really hard to see the reticle. Don't mind me just mowing down some alliance. Okay. Oh wait, is it downstairs? Yep. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's also more of this one.
Be good.
Repel into Honeyglade. If I were able to fly, it might not, if I flew down, it might not let me continue. Who knows? Always take the safe option. And there are pets here, but they're level 25, so I don't really like to level my pets here
Come what may, we fight on.
until they're a decent amount of level. Like I don't actually have one at this level right now, but if there were like a level 24, 23, 22, probably somewhere in there it would be fine. I forget what the herbs look like. Always grab the herbs. Anyway, I've started to level now, so I think it's been an hour and 4 minutes. I think I'm actually gonna end the stream here, because I want to go to sleep. So I'll see you guys. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll see you guys either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure. Bye guys. I hope you have a good day.